Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Buried Place 28. Welcome to a surprise late night stream. I'm here at Knott's Berry Farm for the last day of Knott's Merry Farm, and also to say goodbye to Camp Snoopy, because as of today, Camp Snoopy will be closing. Well, actually, I should say as of tomorrow, Camp Snoopy will be closing, and yeah, we won't be going on anything in Camp Snoopy until Memorial Day of 2024. So real quick, just want to say hi to everyone in the chat and thank you for joining us today. So Victor Unbox the World, good to see you. Hey Chad, good to see you too. I had a feeling after Toontown opened up they were going to refurb Camp Snoopy. Yep, I was kind of hoping they would too. It's just a matter of time. It took about a year to do that, Victor. Vanta Crew, good to see you too. Mermaid Plans, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. And everyone else who's watching but not in the chat, thank you so much for being here. It's a little cold tonight, so I got my beanie on, and yeah, it's a little chilly. So I got my scarf on and everything, but I figured we'd do a quick little live stream here at Knott's Berry Farm. We'll head over to Camp Snoopy. I'm going to show you what's planned for 2024, what they're planning on doing. I even had some screenshots to show you what some of the new rides are like, some of the new areas, the new theater, and tell you what's closing and what's staying. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So with that, let's go ahead and head over to Camp Snoopy. And let me turn on my light here so you guys can see me a little bit better. There we go. So I hope you guys are doing great tonight. I wanted to come earlier today, and it would have been great to show you this stuff during the day, but unfortunately I was finishing taking down all the Christmas decorations for my family, so that's kind of what I was doing. I'm going to turn the camera around though real quick because I want to show you. This has always been the entrance to Camp Snoopy here, and just give me while I turn up the light. There we go. And this will still be the iconic, entrance to Camp Snoopy. Obviously, they are still going to have Sierra Sidewinder here, which is a great ride. And they should still have the Camp Snoopy store that we have right here. But you see, they've already got walls up, and they've had these walls up for a few months now for some of these areas. So here used to be Woodstock's Mailbox. There was a little ride that kids could go down, and then next door to it they actually had the theater. So they are going to reimagine the theater. I want to show you what it's going to look like here so you can see it. So the theater that used to be right here is now going to look like this. So it's going to be the Camp Snoopy Theater. They are going to have wooden, like wood log benches that you can sit on, and it's going to be pretty cool. So it's going to be covered up, and it's going to be a much bigger stage than it was before, which is really, really nice. Hey, Theme Park Casual, how are you? Welcome in. Mike, good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's see, did I miss anyone else? Oh, Trish, you made it in. Thank you so much. So that's what they're going to do with the theater. And like I said, they're planning on kind of reimagining the whole park. It's almost like a makeover, right? So one of the things that they wanted to do, and they asked people, what is it that you want to get out of Camp Snoopy? And a lot of people, especially adults, said, hey, we want to actually go on the rides with the kids. A lot of the rides you cannot, like this. It's Snoopy's, Flying Aces. So it's just a kid ride. Can't really go on that with the kids. So they wanted more rides that they could actually do that with. So they are going to create more rides that you can get on with the kids. So the meet and greet is going to be redone as well. And then the Grand Sierra Railroad is now going to be called, I believe it's a Peanuts Express, and it's going to be an electric railroad. So instead of just having a regular steam or coal train, it's going to be a electric railroad. And actually, let me see, I think I had some more information on that real quick. Oh, it's called the Beagle Express. So that's what's called, the Beagle Express. And it's gonna show scenes along the miniature train route that'll reflect the Camp Jamboree theme, including Charlie Brown participating in a sack race with a sack over his head. Good grief. And Beagle Scouts earning their horticulture badges by tending to the boysenberry vines. So that's gonna be kind of cool. And then with a little help from Woodstock, the Beagle Scouts will wrap Lucy in bandages from head to toe like a mummy. And Linus, who's gonna be the guide on the train, says that is definitely helping those in need with the Beagles covering up Lucy with the bandages. So that'll be pretty cool that they're gonna be doing that. I think that's a nice addition, and obviously it'll be a new makeover for that ride as well. They are also going to kind of redo this area for the restaurant. And one of the things they're going to do, which I think is really cool, I think it's a great use of the space that they have over here, especially because it's so nice and it's so beautiful. They are going to come out with a new, let's see here, let me find it for you. They're going to come out with a new seating area that's going to be right around this area. So if you can see it, you're actually going to be sitting up. So the windows that are showing off to the right there, those same windows are right there. So actually, if I come over here, it looks like basically they're going to redo the step area. So this right here is what they're going to build. So it's like a little seating area so more people can sit and eat right above the waterfall, which is really nice. Because right now, I mean, people go up and down the stairs all the time. But, you know, it'll be a nice area for them to come and sit and eat. Hey, Donnyland, how are you? Welcome in. Donnyland had a premiere going on, so it was a really good premiere. And I'm glad I got to catch it earlier, but I had to head off to Knott's so I could do this live stream real quick. So sorry, Donnyland, that I couldn't stay a little bit longer, but it was great seeing you and Jen's Crochet doing a premiere. So over here we have the balloon race, which is over there in the background. And the nearby balloon ride here is going to incorporate the Camp Jamboree theme. And really what they wanted to do is, what would the Peanuts gang do if they were here in Camp Snoopy? What would they do? So the whole reimagining and makeover for this land is about what would the Peanuts gang do and how would they do it and how can we incorporate that to get more people involved. So I think that's a great idea and a concept they came up with. Plus they're adding more rides that they can have with people. Now some of the rides are staying, like right here I believe this is, and I can't remember the name, and of course it's so dark I can't see the name of the ride, but this is, I think this is Linus's launcher. There we go. So Linus's launcher, they should be keeping this ride right here. Who knows if they're going to keep Woodstock's Bird Bath, but I know it's always a fun game for the kids and families to play. As far as I know, they are keeping the Zen spot, so Theme Park Casual will be happy to know they're keeping this theme park, or this Zen area. Although they may, you know, change it up just a little bit. By the way, Theme Park Casual, I checked, no more buttons, so unfortunately we weren't able to get the buttons. So one of the rides that is loved and adored here in Camp Snoopy is Huff and Puff. And the Huff and Puff ride is so much fun for the kids and families. In fact, I'm gonna come over here so we can catch the ride and you can see what it looks like. But I remember when my daughter used to go on Huff and Puff, and it was a lot of fun because they, you know, get down these little mine carts and they just, you know, huff and puff as they push it and they go through. And there it goes. So what I understand is that Huff Puff should not be going away, and it should be staying, because that was a big question for everyone. But from what I can tell, it looks like it's staying. Now there are some rides that they've already taken out or they've started working on, like Woodstock's Airmail, but also they had a what they call the oops, let me go back to it real quick. It was called the Timberline Twister roller coaster, and that was right here. It was actually way in the back, and then next to it was a school bus ride. So they've gotten rid of those two rides right there. They're going to be putting in a brand new roller coaster for the families, and this roller coaster is going to be pretty cool. It has been renamed to let's see here, Snoopy's Tender Paw Twister Coaster. And this is what it's going to look like real quick so you guys can see it. So that looks pretty cool. It looks like a family coaster. It's going to be longer and bigger than the previous coaster that they actually had here in Camp Snoopy. But with this and Sierra Sidewinder, it's great because they're going to have, two different roller coasters here in Camp Snoopy, which is great. Hey Mike, thanks for joining us. How are you? And MJ, good to see you too. What's the temp today? Well, temp is 52 degrees out here in Buena Park. It feels colder than that, but that's just because the wind is kicking up. So, but yeah, it's a little chilly. So, as I was showing everyone earlier, I've got my beanie on because it's a little cold and a little chilly at the moment. So, let me turn that camera back around. All right, so with that, we also have let's see, I believe, and let me go back here because I want to say that there's 4 new rides that they're going to be putting in, but the Timberline Twister roller coaster, the High Sierra Ferris wheel, which we'll come over to soon, is going to be removed. The Camp Bus Magic Carpet ride has been removed already, and then the Woodstock's Airmail. Everything else should be staying, including the Rapid River Run, which is right here. So this should be staying as well. And like, there's no lines for any of these rides right now, which is great. Linda B, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, thank you for jumping in to say hi and smack that like button. I appreciate it. Rachel, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you as well. So they should be keeping, at least I think they're keeping this ride because there's no mention of them getting rid of this. This is Pigpen's Mud Buggies, and this is just a ride where it basically just bounces up and down. It's a lot of fun. Adults can get in the back, kids can get in the front, so they can ride together. There's Pigpen right there. The candy store should be staying as well, which is called the Candy Cabin. Although, who knows if Peppermint Patty's Candy Cabin is going to be renamed or rethemed. This is the High Sierra Ferris wheel, and unfortunately, this is going to go bye-bye. And what they're going to do here is they're going to put in a new swing, and that new swing is going to be called Sally Swing Along. And let me show you a picture of what it's going to look like. So this is a photo of Sally Swing Along right here. So what it is it's a 2-sided swing. It's going to swing up to 10 feet in the air, and adults and kids can ride this together. So basically it's going to go back and forth, and it's going to take you about 10 feet up in the air, and that's about it. It should be a lot of fun though, because the parents can ride with the kids as well. Because again, they're trying to integrate the parents being able to spend time with their kids in Camp Snoopy. Unfortunately, that means that this lovely Ferris wheel that has been here for many, many years is now going to go away. Which is kind of a bummer. So Camp Snoopy, High Sierra Ferris wheel. This is it's adios. Now, one of the other rides that they're getting rid of is over here. And this has been, I've had fond memories of this ride with Ariel as she grew up. And this is the Rocky Mountain Trucking Company. And the Rocky Mountain Trucking Company has always been kind of fun and cool. It's basically these trucks that you see right here. The kids sit in the front, adults sit in the back, and they can honk their horns, which is really, really cool and fun. It's all on one path. But what they're going to do now is they're going to create Camp Snoopy's Off-Road Rally. And it's going to revamp this area. The new backstory for the ride will be the celebration of the annual Camp Jamboree, with humorous checkpoints along the route marked by Woodstock sculptures. And each of the Jeeps will be themed to an individual Peanuts character, including Charlie Brown, Snoopy, Linus, Lucy, Franklin, Sally, Pigpen, and Peppermint Patty. So it's going to be really cool. And that's kind of how these cars are. I mean, that's Charlie Brown up there, the yellow one, Peppermint Patty. There you got, Lucy, you got Linus there, et cetera, so Woodstock. But yeah, that's how they kind of have these themed already. But each character has created their own Jeep that you'll get to ride in. And the expanded track and terrain will include obstacles to go around, over, and under. And again, just like the balloon race, it's going to incorporate the Camp Jamboree theme. So that's what's going to be cool about this whole thing right there. But it's nice to see they're going to kind of revamp and reimagine this with a new track. But the swings in the background should be staying as well. All right. So I'm pretty sure that this whole area, unless they put up walls, is going to be blocked off so people can't walk through here. And basically, if you're wondering when the heck are they going to reopen Camp Snoopy, they're actually going to reopen it on Memorial Day or Memorial Weekend in 2024. So basically this is going to be closed for about 5 months, or almost 5 months, and that's what we'll be doing. The whole gang, MJ. So I'm just reading through the comments, see if I missed anything. So now, if you're wondering if this is the first time it's ever been reimagined, it's not. So back in 2014, they actually reimagined Camp Snoopy, and they added a lot of the attractions that you see here now. The swings were added, the Linus launcher was added, the rapid river run was added. So there was quite a few rides that were added back in the day in 2014 to reimagine the land, but now they're doing it again. So here it is, 10 years later, they're reimagining the ride, and I think it's great, or not the ride, but the land, which I think is great. You know, they need to keep up and do some different things. Now, they're not, going all out and having some crazy new rides. They're a lot of family-friendly rides that we just, I showed you and that they're going to have. But I think it's great that they're now trying to incorporate so that more family members can go on the rides. So many of the adults can go on the rides, like the Rocky Mountain Trucking Company, the swings here, obviously, which is Charlie Brown's Kite Flyer. You could go on the Ferris wheel and the River Rapid Run. It was difficult to go on the bus sometimes because it was real small, as well as the Timberline roller coaster. You can go on the balloons and the Linus launcher, but some of the other rides you just couldn't go on with your kids. So it's nice to see that they're doing that. Obviously, there's going to be a few that you can't still, as far as the Snoopy's Flying Aces and the Huff and Puff and whatnot. But it'll still be nice to have some brand new rides and a new makeover to the land. Oh, and there's the trucking ride that we talked about going by. I wonder if they're gonna add the phones or the horns back to, I said phones, add the horns back to the ride for the new off-road rally that they're putting there. By the way, this is the last day for Knott's Merry Farm, so after today, all these beautiful lights are lighting up Camp Snoopy are gonna be gone, so, yep. So what questions do you guys have for me since I'm here in Camp Snoopy? Oh, Rhymes with Orange, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. And no-headed teacher with sound. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Good vibes. How are you? Good vibes. Good to see you. They should keep the lights. You know, the lights are really, really nice. I mean, obviously these are Christmas lights. It'd be nice if they just added some regular lights, you know, even if they're white. But yeah, it looks nice in the Camp Snoopy area here. Toot toot honk honk, yes. Oh yeah, you never get tired of that. That's one thing that definitely you hear all the time over there at the trucking ride. And as theme park casual likes to say, here's your moment of theme park zen right here. So unfortunately, they don't allow you to take, you know, your phones and gimbals on the rides here at Knott's Berry Farm, except for a select few like the trains. So I can't really take you on any of the rides, but I figured one of the things that I've always enjoyed doing with my family was walking down this way and across the bridge that goes across the water, right down there. I figured we'd do that one last time on the live stream so you can see what it's like. And the nice thing is it's so late at night, no one is coming down here, and you don't have a bunch of kids and families running across the bridge. Now, one of the things they need to do, oh, they closed it off. Never mind, I guess we're not going to be able to do it. This side's it's been closed for a long, long time, but this side's usually open that you can go across. So I'm sorry we can't go across it, but hey, at least you get to see what it looks like. How are the cowboy actors? So the cowboy actors, they actually are only here during the summer. Basically from Memorial Day weekend all the way to Labor Day weekend. They're great. I love it when they have Ghost Town Live. And Ghost Town Live is just a lot of fun. The actors really get into the roles, whomever they play. I mean, one time Ariel and I went to the saloon to eat some dessert. And the guy came up there and he acted like he was, you know, coming to the saloon to have a drink, and he was talking to us like he was there at the saloon to have a good time and whatnot, and he was asking us questions, and it was really, really cool. So still sounds pretty. Oh, the cowboy actors on the train. Oh, they're still great. Yeah, they're always funny and a great to see. I'm not sure if they got the train going right now, but we can walk over there and see. So are they just redoing Camp Snoopy, MJ says, or asks? Yep, they're just redoing Camp Snoopy. But after tonight, this place will be closed until Memorial Day weekend. Good Vibe says, I'm looking forward to the new and improved Camp Snoopy. Thanks for sharing. Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, Mad Dog. Yeah, Victor knows a lot of the people here. Yep, you got Mad Dog and then Deadwood. They're very cool bandits. Oh, you're welcome, MJ. I'm glad to be here to stream. Like I said, I wish I could have been here earlier today so we could have spent a little more time, especially during the day, but it's still nice to see at night, especially because they have all the lights on. You can see, you know, the Christmas lights as well as how Camp Snoopy looks at night, which is really, really cool. Rhymes with Orange says, when I was there, I was there when they had that and was interviewed for the newspaper. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Rich says, I also know workers on the mine ride as well. Yes, you do. You know quite a few of those people, Victor. Let's walk around this way. I was gonna try to come back later, right before they close, and see if I can get on the High Sierra Ferris wheel for one last ride. there's the Rocky Mountain Trucking Company. I'll tell you what, since we can't shoot on a lot of rides, but we can do the trains, let's see if they got the train going still, and see if we can go over there and maybe get on it for a quick ride around the park, and then you can see the actual cowboy bandits that are on the train. Now, one of the things I'm hoping they're really working on is Montezuma's Revenge. This ride has been closed for quite a while, and it was supposed to reopen when they reimagined or did the makeover for Fiesta Village, but unfortunately they had some problems with refurbishing the ride, and they ran into some obstacles that prevented them from opening it. It was so bad. Oh, hold on. There's Jaguar at night. Apparently the track was so bad that they were debating whether or not they were going to try and finish the ride, the refurbishment, or should they scrap it. So from what I've heard, it sounds like they're going to try and still work on the refurbishment, which would be great. But I don't know if I don't know when they're gonna open that. I hope that's gonna be redone and refurbished and reopened so that we can experience it. There's Silver Bullet right there. That's another great ride. I literally got into the park right before 8 p.m. So I got my front of the line or fast, what do they call it? The fast lane. Wristband, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to ride any rides before we leave here. CL, how are you? Welcome in. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Oh, definitely trying to stay warm. It is really cold tonight. It's I think it said 52 degrees when I got to the park. And again, that's not very cold. I mean, it can be. But I think it's because there's quite a bit of wind, and so that's what's making it colder. Ooh, there's the train. I don't know if they're still running it. I don't know if we'll be able to get on it, but let's see. I'll try to hurry to get on it for you guys. Looks like they're still letting people on. Let's try real quick. You still get on? All right, cool. All right, everyone. Excuse me. You know what? Let's go ahead and... So right here. It's kind of dark in here. Actually, let's go back here. So this is outside. No one's sitting in this car. I'm by myself, but I see a few other people back there. It was so dark in that one I was in that I thought I'd come out here where there's a little more light and we could hopefully see the bandits and everything. Well, let me put the camera back on me and put the light on. Whoops. There we go. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. So, Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies were playing when I got in. I think it was their last show, and now the Sleigh Bells, they're getting on stage right now, where the tree is, right back there. And then I know Home for the Holidays was playing one last time tonight, as well as the Snoopy on Ice. Unfortunately, I wasn't here early enough to see the Snoopy Night Before Christmas on Ice show. But all right, good night, MJ. Thanks for hanging with us, and I hope you have a great night. Hopefully the train will be taking off shortly so we can see the bandits and have fun going around the park. You're welcome, MJ. I hope you come back and I hope to see you soon. All right, have a great night. See if I missed anything else in here in the chat. I think I'm caught up here. All right. Well, hopefully the train will be taking off soon. I don't know when it's supposed to take off, but hopefully I'll be leaving here shortly. I would think that it would go around the park at least a couple more times. The crazy thing is, I live so close to Knott's Berry Farm, I can actually hear the steam train do the whistle every time they take off, so it's kind of cool. Remember when I first moved in, I'm like, why do I hear a train nearby? What's going on? And then I realized it was Knott's Berry Farm, so I thought that was kind of fun. Mermaid Planet says, love the train. Yeah, I love the train too. So, well, it looks like some people are getting off the train. I'm planning on staying on. So, if you're not busy, can you pass by the log ride so I can see how it is lit up? Sure. Actually, real quick, let me turn the camera around. I can show you right now from where I'm at. That's a log ride right there. You can see the side of the log ride too, where the boardwalk games are. Okay, well, if we have time, I will definitely try to do that for you. But it depends on how much time we have. Plus, like I said, I wanted to see if I could try to get over to the Ferris wheel and ride that one last time before they close it, which doesn't give me much time to do that. So, very cool. All right. So, do you guys have any other questions for me about Knott's Berry Farm, Knott's Merry Farm? Anything happening at Camp Snoopy? Let me know. Throw it in the chat there. And also, thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I want to thank my mods for being here and doing a great job as well. I appreciate your help and support. You guys always do a great job, and I appreciate it. So thank you. Also, you know what? I have to go around and see. I don't have much time, but if any of the shops will have any of the merchandise discounted for Christmas. Although I'm sure they'll probably do it starting tomorrow for sure. All right. I'm beginning to wonder when this is going to take off. When I walked in, I should have asked the employees what time it was taking off. Oh, it looks like it's going to go right now. Is it taking off now? All right. It's taking off now, everyone. So here we go. It's funny, I was sitting outside in this car, and the seat I was sitting on is nice and warm because I was sitting here and I moved and I was like, ooh, it's kind of cold. Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't seen already, I do have some new emojis that I've added to the chat. I will go in there and I'm going to add them real quick so you can see them. But I wanted to let you guys know that I did add some new emojis for the members in the channel here. So we have the 2024 emoji and we have Ghost Town. So I added those for Knott's Berry Farm because I wanted to, recognize Knott's a little bit more since my channel is named after Knott's Berry Farm. Whoops, excuse me there. 8:40. 20 minutes till park closes. Crazy. Oh, and there's Trish and Mermaid Plans. doing a bunch of my emojis. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate you doing that. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I've got some pretty cool emojis. So, but I'm always looking for new ones. And of course, it depends how many members I have. So the more members I have, the more emojis I can create. Obviously, I think I've got a good bunch of emojis. I've obviously got the 2024 and the new Ghost Town. I've got the Big D for Disneyland. I got the Tron Light Cycle, the Mickey ears, the Dole Pineapple Whip, the Yeti's face from Matterhorn. Of course, the berries for berry for boysenberry, and the Knott's K symbol. So I think I've got quite a few cool emojis here on my channel. And just to remind everyone, I did extend the Berry Place 28 Club 28. So if you do become a member by 128, by 128, then you'll be part of the Berry Place 28 or Club 28 group. And as long as you stay a member, you'll get exclusive perks and rewards. So, oh, there's Mermaid Plans going to town with all the different emojis. And Trish did too, of course. When will Camp Snoopy be finished? So it's going to open Memorial Day weekend of 2024. So that's when it's going to be finished and open to the public. So Memorial Day weekend, we can look forward to going back to Camp Snoopy and enjoying all the rides and attractions there. They stay open till 10 on the last night of Merry Farm. Come on, man. Oh, I agree, Chad. I really wish they would stay open a lot later. Disneyland, obviously, they usually stay open till midnight, which is great, but yeah, not Berry Farm. Even tonight, they're open till 9, but starting tomorrow, they're only going to be open till, I think, 6.
All right, folks, before we head up on this train, just want to give you a heads up. For the passengers in the two front coaches, you're going to hear 2 very loud whistles, so you may want to cover your ears for that. Once again, you're going to hear 2 very loud whistles. All aboard.
All right. Also, I got Kiki and Luca.
Welcome aboard. My name is Summer, and I'll be your conductor for your trip on the Ghost Town and Calico Railroad. The train will be leaving the station in just a few moments, so please remain seated, keeping your hands and arms inside the train at all times. And while the train is in motion, please no standing or switching spots. Thank you.
Christopher Chavez, welcome in. So Kiki and Luca, 2 months you've been a member. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. And thank you for saying I look good. So I feel a little cold and I got my little beanie on, but I feel great. So nice and toasty and warm right now with my scarf and everything. But guys, thank you so much for being members and for being subscribers to my channel and just supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. I got some big goals for this year that I like to try to achieve. And so hopefully I can do that. But one of the things I'm looking forward to doing, I'm going to be talking about this quite a lot over the next couple months, is I'd like to have a little get together for my 1-year anniversary in March to celebrate my 1-year anniversary as a streamer for Berry Place 28. So hopefully we can do a meetup here at the park. And then I know that Theme Park Casual would like to do a meetup.
Opened back in 1952 and has been in daily operation ever since. The locomotives and railway cars you're relaxing in are over 100 years old and used to carry passengers to and from Denver and the Rio Grande. If these railroad cars could talk, they'd tell tales of the gold rush, cowboys and settlers, dreams and fortunes, and of the pioneers. Walter Knowles on hand for the dedication of this railroad, and its traditions have been maintained every day since. Have a great journey, and we'll see you back at the station.
There's a sleigh bell singing.
It's our last night of the season. Are you all ready for this?
Oh, Steven from Wyoming. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. So this is when they were doing Home for the Holidays, the show here at Knott's Merry Farm. They had their last show tonight, and that'll be going away as of tomorrow as well. But that was a great stage show. I hope they bring it back for next year. So that's the that's the choo-choo train sound that I hear every time they do it from my house. ghost town scene that they built to be along the railroad. Of course, back in that area over there, which is hard to see. Uh-oh. Sounds like they got a robber coming by. Pony Express roller coasters right here. Not sure if we'll see it. No one's riding it. I wonder if they even have it going. Oh, we got some robbers coming.
All right, get that hands on up, buddy.
What's
Let's
happening?
see what we got going on here.
Well,
You live streaming?
I'm live streaming.
Woo! How many people are watching?
Right now we have 15 people.
Oh my, 15 people. Okay, what's his bank numbers? No one knows?
No, they don't know.
Oh, I bet they're lying. All right, well, you know, you're getting away with this just because you got witnesses. That's
Okay.
right.
All right. Thank you. That's fun. I love it. They really get into it. The good thing you guys don't know my bank account number. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble. I don't have any gold on me. Yeah, I don't have any gold on me either. Let's see here. Ah, Steven, your birthday is on January 10th. Hey, early happy birthday there, Steven. That's awesome. Hope you have a great time partying in Wyoming there. That should be cool. Let's see. And wait. So the 10th, what was that? Is that on Thursday? Well, no, that's on Wednesday, I believe, right? Let's see here. Oh yeah, 10th's on Wednesday, so very cool. Well, I'll be streaming again for sure on Tuesday night. I'm going to be streaming at Disneyland, so definitely come back and see my stream then. I'm going to turn the so you guys can see some of the stuff here at Knott's Berry Farm. Some of the rides and attractions and the roller coasters back there. But yeah, I'll definitely be streaming. I'm not sure if we're doing a Park Streamers Hangout tomorrow night. Typically, it's next week that we'd be having a Park Streamers Hangout. So if we do it, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. If not, I'll be streaming Tuesday night. And then just to let you know, Theme Park Casual is going to be streaming on Wednesday at Disneyland. So you definitely want to make sure that you catch his live stream at Disneyland on Wednesday. He's going to have a lot of fun that night, and I think it's going to be a great night to watch the stream. So definitely show up. If you weren't able to show up for his last live stream that he did for the new year, definitely check out this next one. It's going to be great. There's Coaster's Burger Place. You got Accelerator there in the background, and you know the great thing about Accelerator is it's open again, which is awesome. Man, that roller coaster was closed for a long time. Victor says it's open again for now. Yes, it is. But hey, I will take for now because that's awesome. And I think it'll be open for a while. What I'm hoping is, that... There goes the train again. I'm hoping that they open up the ride and add the second car, because right now they only have one car going and it takes forever to get on that ride. Even with a fast lane pass, it takes forever to get on the Accelerator. So you almost have to get here right when they open so that you don't have to worry about waiting in line for such a long time. All right, let's look back out the window again. Here we have Supreme Scream. Oops. Oh, Bumpy. And Fiesta Village back over here again. actually coming back to our destination. So there's Silver Bullet again. Here's the log ride area. I know you can't see it real well. Calico Mine Ride over there. Hang time in the background. And we are back at our destination.
Alrighty folks, we're now back at the station. Please remain seated until the train has come to a full complete stop. Once again, please remain seated until the train has come to a full complete stop.
Okay.
Alright, you may exit the train.
Oh, there. So let's go back over this way towards Ghost Town. And there's a Christmas tree. After tonight, the Christmas tree will be gone. And just show you, here's the Rio Grande. This is the train that we are actually on right now. And there she is, folks. Well, let me turn the camera around. So that's going to be it for this short stream. Just wanted to make sure that I had the chance to show you guys Camp Snoopy one more time before it closes for 2024. It will reopen again Memorial Day weekend of 2024. So we got about 5 months until we get to see that wonderful park again. But thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Tomorrow night I will be online, or not tomorrow night, but Tuesday night I will be streaming at Disneyland. So definitely come and spend the evening with me. Should be a lot of fun. And until then, I hope you guys have a great night. Before I go though, I just want to say thank you to all my mods for helping out tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my subscribers and my members for being members. And with that, I hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, and we will see you on our next live stream. Have a great night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.